How to recover from complex PTSD or post-traumatic stress disorder or symptom. My name is Simba. I'm a somatic stress and tension release trainer. And I'm actually going to share from my own story. And I'm not going to go into details what it was that made the trauma because I find that's not really the interesting factor. But what really happens when there is a trauma in your nervous system or in your life, there will be a before and then after that event, meaning you were one way before, you looked at the world one way before, and after this event, we start to look at the world differently. We start to look at reality differently. We start to look at ourselves differently. So this can be a one big T trauma, as we call it, collision, assault, something like that. Or it can be a series of small transgressions, things that are traumatic in nature that happen every day repetitively. And they're both a little bit different. I had both of them. So what that does really, it is creating stories. So whenever you're in a situation, it doesn't allow you to be objective. It doesn't allow you to be in a situation and look at it the way the situation is. It will bring out this lens that colors the way that you are looking at this event, whatever it is that's happening for you. So it's kind of like I have my glasses on. Let's say my glasses are red. Everything I will look at will have the color red when I look out through this lens. And this lens is what trauma does to you. It creates a filter from which you filter all your perceptions, what you hear, what you see, what you feel, what you smell, what you think, how you interact, how you talk, how you react, or how you respond. If we're 10 people in a room and something happens, chances are we're going to have about 10 different reactions. And that comes from a past event. So the way to really work through this is to go in, right? And allow yourself to see what is it that happens and not always give room to the reactivity. Actually take a pause and see what comes up. What happens when you don't react? What happens when you don't say this thing that you want to say to this person? How does that make you feel? And that will show you the effect of the trauma. And the more done this in my own life and professionally with others, we start to come to the conclusion that we see what's really going on. And as we can clear that up, life becomes much more manageable, more at ease, more at peace, and we can really tune into ourselves and feeling good about ourselves in situation that was stressing us before.